Yes, welcome to another episode of Commish 360 right here on the League News Network, the most trusted name in League Fantasy News. And yes, it is getting hot right here up in the league. Yes, the standings burning up, okay? We have some shit talk going down in the chat. Unprovoked, by the way, okay? Just things going on, okay? All that and more right here, Commish 360, okay? Keep it locked. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. And I want to thank my two co-hosts last episode, okay? We had Anto and the Comeback Kid coming on and doing a great job. Probably my favorite episode ever filmed, so I want to thank them for coming out. I want to thank them. They saw the magic sauce being churned right there in front of them. And look, it took a lot of energy out of them at the end, okay? It's not easy putting these on, but I'm doing it right here for you, and hopefully I get through this episode for ya. Because look, I'm putting, like, oh my God, let's not even talk about it, okay? Bubba, how you doing? Okay, welcome. Thank you for coming. Okay, we missed our last episode, didn't we? Then we have a, I also want to thank, okay, as, not just as the commission, but as all my characters and all my personalities, a very happy birthday to Prince Tom's. Yes, Mike, happy birthday. Bud, okay, wishing you a happy birthday. Listen, I know I miss a lot of them, okay? And I know you talk shit about it like, oh yeah, you remember, you called me, okay? Listen, okay, fine. But, and I know, and I will even give you that, I remembered only because of the chat, okay? Only because of the chat room. But, all that being said, okay? All that being said, I always have that trump card that no one could argue, okay? If you know me, you know one thing, okay? I'm always going to put something out there that can't be argued, okay? And this one is that no one ever wished you a happy birthday on Commish 360, okay? Or even on YouTube or live as a video, okay? So very happy birthday to Prince Tom's, okay? Hope you have a good one. And I'll even wish you some players coming back because, yes, Prince Tom's has been plagued with injuries, just like OG Wukash, another team plagued with injuries. Just in general, actually, those two, obviously in general, but just in general, a lot of injuries this year in the NHL, really, in the NHL, in the league, a lot of injuries this year. It's crazy talk. So we're into the standings. I'm going to talk some shit as Uranium won. Let's have some fun, okay? Let's get to an episode. I don't know what's coming. We're getting to the standings. Probably the whole show is probably going to be just the standings, but I'm going to be talking shit as we go along. So please stick with me. Bubba, stick with me. Nice to see you, right? Okay, have happy holidays. I hope everyone, honestly, I wish you all the best. Seriously, because the world's fucked, okay, guys? Honestly, okay? So just stick with me, okay? Stick with me. Let's get to the standings. Yes. Young Gunna still top of the board, 569 points at the top. Young Gunnas, Elias Pettersson, Peterson, however you want to say, because I heard it was Pettersson. Then he thought he said he was Peterson. Anyways, Commish doesn't even know anymore, okay? But anyways, that kid's burning on fire. Jeff Skinner, Jesus Christ. Uranium One cannot believe he dropped Jeff Skinner. He knew it. But good for Young Gunner. Going to snipe him, take him up. Jeff Skinner, big contributor to why Young Gunners is at the top right now. And it's just those little mistakes. All it is right now is those little mistakes, those little moves, and you could be in first place. There's a ton of examples right now of that going on. Let's go to second place, the Comeback Kid. Fifth place, only 5 points back, just to give you an example, just to roll with it right now. Because, yes, he's in second place. Yes, he only made 6 moves, which is definitely impressive. Only moving his injured players, pretty much. And that is the reason why I predicted him in the initial episode as not doing too well, because he's not making, like, he's only made 6 moves only for his injuries. Could he been in first place? Why making moves? We don't know. But right now, in fifth place, only 5 points back. But just to say, let's say he held on to Giordano instead of his last D-man, whoever that is, because he went to go pick up Giordano initially. Then dropped him, then it didn't go pick him back up. Uranium One picked him back up. Giordano has been a beast from then on. Just that move alone would have had Comeback Kid in first place. Just to say, just want to give you an example of how close the league is right now. Okay, just an example. Don't want to pick on the Comeback Kid. Just give me an example. Okay, third place, OG Wukash, 7 points back. OG Wukash coming in as one of the hottest teams in the league. The hottest team in the league, pretty much in the last week, let's say. OG Wukash finally becoming a threat in the league. The only team in the league not to reach that top slot, actually, the whole season. The only team in the league not to do that. Okay. But OG Wukash talking all the shit, though, okay, to Uranium 1. So you want to talk shit to Uranium 1? Here he is, okay? With your fucking bullshit. This guy fucking finally sees the fucking top slots and then starts talking shit. Gets Matthews back. Okay, go fuck yourself with Matthews. Matthews is a fucking soy boy beta bitch, okay? Mark my words. Uranium 1. Okay? Matthews is going down again this season, okay? So even with them, even when your team was healthy, you weren't doing shit, okay? All of a sudden you're doing shit, all of a sudden you're talking, you're not even talking just to Uranium 1, okay? Unsolicited talking shit, by the way, okay? I wasn't even talking to him, okay? Unsolicited. But he wants to talk shit to Uranium 1. Then he throws an insult to the whole league, saying, I'm going to be number 1, okay? Says the word racist word, by the way, okay? Okay? Everyone's talked about me being fucking all this fucking shit, okay? And these are the people that are throwing out words, okay? So Uranium 1, OG Wukash talking shit, saying I'm going to be number 1 this season. Let's see. I don't know. We have some, in my opinion, okay? Even as Uranium 1 right now, have some big teams in the league. I mean, just look at some lineups right now, okay? Even if you look at the Rat Pack, it's not even, if he would make some fucking changes here and there. I mean, look at the Comeback Kid. Rantanen, McKinnon. I mean, OG Wukash claiming right now he's going to be top slot when no one is even out of this league. Trust me, no one is out of this pool yet, okay? If you think this is wrapped up, you are fucking crazy, okay? But OG Wukash definitely... Okay, now I'm going to switch back to the Commish. OG Wukash definitely coming in as one of the hottest teams in the league. No doubt about that. Matthews coming back for him. Matthews obviously going to be a threat all season long. Obviously, he doesn't get injured like Uranium 1's talking about. Okay, obviously, he doesn't get injured. But Matthews coming back. Then he has Couturier come back tonight. It's definitely going to be helping him out, probably. Couturier, obviously, one of those players... goes in and out the whole season. This guy gets injured every fucking second game. It seems like every fucking season. But when he's there, he's going to be getting you some points. Then we have Prince Thomas. Prince Thomas coming in 4th place, 15 points back. Prince Thomas getting a little cooler recently. This was obviously predicted in the weather forecast. Okay, not even predicted. We already know. If it's in the weather forecast, you already know that Prince Thomas is getting a little cooler. We already knew what season it was. Prince Thomas, happy birthday. Hope he gets some players back, but he has a fresh injury, cleft bomb. Let's look into Prince Thomas since his birthday. And I probably have nothing else to do after these standings. So let's get into Prince Thomas just because it's his birthday. Have a happy birthday, Prince Thomas. Okay, let's get into it. Okay. He has a very decent team. Tavares, Goodrow, O'Reilly, okay, but right now, he is plagued, and this is probably what he wants to mention the most, okay? He's plagued with Duchesne, Turris, Klingberg. Duchesne, one of the hottest players in the league, unbelievably, okay? Goes down for him. Turris, just a good weapon to have, okay? But whatever, goes down for him, not that crazy. Klingberg, the best D-man in the league. Like, arguably, obviously, but the best D-man in the league going down. Clefbaum going down from fresh injury for him. Clefbaum was doing some work recently too. Going down from, he's obviously waiting for a replacement, but definitely not good. Mikko Koivu, whatever. That one's like a whatever. That was the other one, kind of like whatever there. With Turris. Bergeron, man, that was another big injury for him. And with those injuries still being in 4th place, 50 points back, definitely not too bad. And just goes to show you that no one is out of this, okay, guys? No one is out of this. If you think this is locked up, you are fucking insane, okay? 5th place, Uranium 1, 20 points back. Made some moves recently. I'll get into that maybe in a bit. Uranium 1, 20 points back. Getting some points kind of the last couple of days. We'll see if he can break out of it. Obviously, Wukash talking some shit, saying he's going to be last place. But I think OG Wukash is like kind of like a senile old man, pretty much, is what I compare. That's what I compare OG Wukash to the league, in my mind. He's just a senile old man that's just talking crazy shit. Okay? That's how I see OG Wukash. Okay? 6th place, the Rat Pack. Okay? The Rat Pack, 36 points back. Okay? The Rat Pack, not much to say about the Rat Pack. I won't get into it. Rat Pack still last place. Not making... Made some moves recently. So, I'm going to into a latest one I just saw when I refreshed. I love that latest move. So we're going to into that. And I hope I'm going to see a lot of this from the Rat Pack. But Rat Pack right now, 36 points back. But definitely not out of it. That's the thing. 36 points is nothing this year. Guys, it's nothing. Okay? Let's get into some moves. Some moves you guys made. Okay? The latest one is my favorite one. Is my favorite one of the whole list, I think. Okay? Brassard for Carter. Yes! This is what I want to see out of the Rat Pack. Brassard. Just getting on that top line. I could not believe I forgot about it. I saw it last night and I forgot about it. Brassard getting on that top line with Crosby. Okay, fair enough. We've seen this before. These random guys getting on top line, not doing it. But I love that the Rat Pack saw it, and I love that he made the move immediately. Because from day one, if he clicks, you have him from day one. Okay, and he's dropping him for Carter. Love the fucking move. This is the best move the Rat Pack has made. And before I see how it even pans out, it's one of my favorite moves, just in general. Okay? Just, I'm not even saying results oriented. It's easy to say, look, I've seen a lot of probabilities and things happening, okay? With cards and all this thing, okay? It's easy to talk shit when you see the results after, okay? Results oriented talking shit, okay? But for right now, I'm going to say Brassard might not be the best profitable pickup of the year. Okay, I'm not saying that because we've seen some big ones. Elias Pettersson alone, just off the top of my head. But even Duchesne when he was on fire, that was a draft. Okay, but anyways, Elias Pettersson, good example. Okay, but Derek Brassard, I just love the pickup by the Rat Pack. Okay, Cash, whatever the fuck his name is, for Tyler Johnson. I love that one. Same principle. Cash doing some work. The only reason why I personally didn't pick up Cash was he's still second line, second power play. And that is why I passed. But I do love the pickup nonetheless. Definitely good pickup by Prince Thomas. Hurdle for Gord. I actually unbiasedly, even though Uranium 1 picked him up, I am now Commish 360. And I do like to pick up Hurdle for Gord. Hurdle making it back on the top line right now in San Jose. Definitely for Gord. Gord's one of those guys. It's why Johnson got dropped by Prince Thomas. He's one of those three guys in Tampa Bay that just not consistent. Not consistent. You know, they're on those top lines and they don't get there. You know what I mean? They don't get there. So it's just frustrating. Those guys are frustrating. Everyone knows it. Okay. So a hurdle for Gord, I like to pick up. OG Wukash for Chie Sun. That should have been done yesterday. Chie Sun got picked up. That was actually, just to speak about that very briefly, that was correct. Uranium 1 should not have, he needed to play a game first. Is the original rule. Has that been followed? I don't know. I also didn't realize Oshie actually, like, I saw Oshie with no tags on him. I just picked him up. I thought Oshie was dropped, actually. But that move will apply, obviously, going forward. He had to play game first. But I would change that rule. Honestly, not just because of this, but just in general, it does make sense to me. As long as he doesn't go to IR, as long as the free agent doesn't go to IR directly, and you play him, even if he doesn't play that game, you fucked yourself type of thing. And he would have to play. The rule I would make is that he would have to play. Even if he missed a game, you can't put him on an IR. If you take a player from free agency pool. This is the rule I'm going to make right now. If you take a player from free agency pool, if he was injured from free agency pool, you put him on your team. You can't put him directly to IR, right? So you'd have to put him onto your team. Once he's on your team, if he misses a game, you still can't put him on IR. That's how we prevent the IR hoarding. So you'd have to play him out. So you'd only go take the player that's obviously playing that night. You understand what I'm saying? So that would be the rule we're changing next year. But for right now and for this year, since I had to drop Oshie, even though I got him again, that is standing, and I'm going to watch it. Because I haven't been watching it. All I've been watching was if your pickups were good. If your guy was actually injured that night. I'm sure there's been examples, but I don't know, of people picking up invalid players the way I had to drop Oshie. But I don't know. So, anyways, that's the way it's going to go. So Oshie for Chiasson, obviously probably a good pickup. Oshie coming back, and top line, top power play. For Van Riemsdyk though, but Van Riemsdyk, I made that move initially. Van Riemsdyk probably a good pickup for anyone else that wants to go get Van Riemsdyk. Probably top line still, probably top power play in Philadelphia. Petrie for Pionk. Pionk, obviously I didn't look, but probably slowed down if Mike's dropping him. So I'm going to trust Mike on this one. Pionk for Petrie. Petrie, even though he's a secondary scorer with Weber being back, has been doing some work. So as long as he doesn't go cold, probably a good pickup for Prince Thomas. Andreas Johnson for Tatar. Yes, I talked shit about Tatar. Obviously. Oju Cash, a little butthurt by some talk from Commish 360. Taking out on Uranium 1, by the way. Okay, this Commish 360 talk. Taking out on Uranium 1. He said he took Krejci, Tatars, talking shit with her. But I actually like the Andreas Johnson pickup over the Tatar pickup just for that upside type of shit. You know what I mean? Just for that upside type of shit. He already dropped him though, but Andreas Johnson, probably a good pickup for anyone else actually looking for someone to pick up. Obviously playing with Matthews. As long as Matthews doesn't get injured, shit should be going. Konechny, picked up by Prince Tom's and dropped Konechny. Another pickup that if you want a player, Konechny, probably a good pickup to go get, honestly, even for tonight. I think he might be playing tonight. And that is probably about it. There was Krejci, great pickup by Uranium 1. Gardner, great pickup by Uranium 1. Two great pickups by Uranium 1. Krejci playing that top line in Boston, and Gardner finally waking up a little bit in Toronto. Might be putting up some points recently. If he goes cold, obviously you should drop him. But for right now, Gardner doing some work, and Krejci, until Bergeron is out, and as long as they're still rolling, Krejci could be a very good pickup for Uranium 1. And that is about it. I'm missing some later ones, but those are probably irrelevant right now. So that has been about it. This another episode of Commish 360. I want to thank you for coming. I want to thank you for watching. Yes, Bill Nye, okay, not a scientist, by the way. He goes on all these shows, talks like he's a scientist, wears the bow tie to fucking fool you the whole time, okay? That's literally a prop. What a fucking idiot. He's literally wearing a prop to make him seem smarter. The guy is an engineer, mechanical engineer, okay? Not saying they're not smart, but he's not a scientist. He is pretending he knows about fucking space and like fucking spaceships and shit, and global warming and all these things. He's an engineer. He gets trotted around on these things like he's a fucking scientist. It hurts my head. Oh my God, what else could we could talk about? You guys want to talk about something else before we wrap it up? Jesus fucking Christ. You know what's... Anyways, I don't even want to talk about that. Anyways, okay, so that's probably about it. I was going to tell you something crazy, but fuck. I don't know if it's even important. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Say bye. This has been another episode of Commish 360. We have another one coming up. I think I'm going to have one with special guests pretty soon. I'm not sure if I mentioned that before. I think I have a special guest. I have a new format coming up in my head. I have a new form of show coming up. A new environment. We'll see if that works out logistically on the next one. This has been another episode of Commish 360. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. And remember, we live, we breathe, we are the league. And I'll see you next episode. Goodbye.